came back from 3-0 down. Sullivan won 4-2 with a great break in the end. He's never lost to Gary Wilson. It's 3-0 on the head-to-head.
Lovely, nice settling long red, which he crunched in. We were right behind the line.
Six.
He needs to start well, obviously. It's a best of 7, but just take the sting out of the match.
7.
A great attraction he is to the game.
What a night to have a ticket. Not only Ronnie O'Sullivan,
12.
But just a fantastic array of players to enjoy here. Of course, you can watch them all on a Discovery
30.
Plus service, all 4 tables. He has been in 2 ranking
17.
finals without yet picking up any silverware.
80.
Good shot, the way he's played it. He played into that side of the bunch deliberately.
23. Cheers, Gary. Thanks.
This is a difficult red now with the rest.
29.
The fact that it's just a very slight cut back. If he was straighter on it, would be easier.
Thank you.
Oh, very nice.
30. If
a bit straighter on that red would have been even better.
33.
I guess if Gary Wilson starts this match well, maybe that'll just get him going as well. But either way, it's a nice start.
Yeah, Wilson can score very heavily.
39.
2019, he won a match against Chris Wakelin with 4 centuries in a row.
44. 45.
Yeah, Jimmy White mentioned he saw him as a junior. I watched him actually at the festival in North Wales that we always used to go to, and he was a terrific player as about a 13-year-old. He's been good for many, many years. As you often
50.
see with snooker, they've been playing at all levels, from very young junior levels, to get to where they are now.
51.
51, looking to win this opening frame in one visit. He beat Ken Doherty last night.
Cheers, Gary. Thank you. 54.
He's controlled things well.
59.
He's laid down a bit of a marker here.
Yes, it was a terrific opening
64.
red that he knocked in to make all this possible.
65. $69. 70.
Still going in. Yeah, he's super pumped up, isn't he? Ready for the battle this evening.
Gary Wilson, 72.
And
And the
he's
first
made a
one.
perfect start there. Got in, made 72, and in just 11 minutes. has won the opening frame. Gary Wilson was a very promising junior. He won the World Under-21 title in 2004.
You could see that he had a red to the right corner, but he didn't go for it because it appeared low percentage. Certainly based on the high value colours were not necessarily there for him had he potted it. Well, he gets a smattering of applause, but I think the red is potable to the middle.
One. Three. Four. 9. 10.
Gasp of exasperation
16.
there, but I don't know quite what he did play. But not to finish that near to the side cushion.
Seventeen.
Shaking of his head. Head nearly stayed out as well.
90. 20. 26. 27. 34. 40. 41. 47.
Well, already I think if you're watching this match from the start, it feels like a real match. It's odd for me to say that, of course, but the first match by Langning, it didn't really feel like that. It was like a practice game for O'Sullivan. It could have been closer. I think he knows, like I said, if he's going to win this match, he's going to have to play proper snooker.
55.
So it could be a very interesting evening. They're both in good form.
There's another red here. So this is the ball effectively for one each.
61. 68. 69.
Yeah, I think that was just about the first time he ever had a chance to pop the black, so he'd done all the hard work on lower value colours to win the frame.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 69, and the frame.
The back end of 69, but he won the frame. And battle is joined. It's one each. The break he made was perfectly fine, and he's got himself level
Yeah, I'm not sure about the situation with the balls, but I've seen enough good snooker this week to tell me there's not a great deal wrong with these tables or the balls. And then we had the 147 yesterday from Judd. Sometimes it just feels a little different out there, doesn't it? Maybe that's just what it's like. Anyway, O'Sullivan with a tester. If he plays this mid-range long red, then he's going to play the other one, I think. Great position, the cue ball has finished there.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 1.
I wonder if Gary Wilson will be tempted by this red with the rest down the right-hand cushion to hold for the pink. It's not an easy shot by any means. Might play it to take the cue ball further down the table. Terrific shot. A certain degree of difficulty about it. This was excellent.
Yes, I mean, he's not really done
So,
a lot wrong yet, as he played a very good first frame, and then O'Sullivan got in, made a nice break in the second. He played 3 times.
8.
O'Sullivan did win them all, but he had to play well in those matches, particularly at the Crucible, actually, 2017, when Wilson did come back at him.
I actually remember O'Sullivan looking very pleased to get the win in that match. You know, there was a fist pump. He was pleased. He knew he had a hard match, and he got through it.
And it looks as though he's going to respond with a clinching century break, his third of the match.
Well, it's great to see. He was up for this match. He's up for this tournament. Well,
that's a shame. It looked like a century, but it's certainly a victory. And look at what it means to him. Well, if you were in any doubt at all about Ronnie O'Sullivan's desire to win a 6th world title, you won't be anymore.
Well, stops in his tracks. Which red
90.
is he on, if any? I think in the case of Gary Wilson, it's a very reluctant safety shot. He's very keen to keep the break going, even when sometimes it's not easy to do so. But he's playing safe. So he's going to keep it wide around the angles.
Gary Wilson 90.
Well, that wasn't the kiss he was looking for, having potted the red.
Gary Wilson 1.
No, he played a good shot there. Very good snooker.
Foul. And a miss.
Oh dear. Oh dear, this is where you...
Gary Wilson
Rod Spencer is praying that the miss will not be taken, because we could be about half an hour. Praying, I tell you. Clearly you can get through to that red by the black spot. You plant the other red and it'll be okay.
1.
Yeah, no problem.
Wilson already in front in the frame, has another opportunity here. He played a good safety to force the error from O'Sullivan.
Yeah, I mean, Ronnie was trying to swerve through a little gap but not too much of a swerve to hit the green, and unfortunately that's what he did. Very awkward little shot.
Six. 12.
A bit of a stretch, that blue
30.
just in the way slightly, but okay.
20.
He played a great shot there. It really hasn't. And now he needs to just take a breath, I think, because he's gone too far. And if he played this and missed it, he would be annoyed. Not sure which red he played on him. Maybe just overhit. Well, this is a difficult shot if he's playing the plant. It really is. Great shot.
21.
It's one of those shots you feel that if he misses it, it looks like the wrong shot, but he didn't miss it. The balls were a long way apart, those reds. Yeah, that was difficult.
$29.
And he's showing great attitude this evening.
36.
No, he's played beautifully tonight so far
40.
to take this 2-1 lead, which it's going to be now. Snooker's required.
44.
So I think we've got a proper game on our hands, like I say.
52. 59.
If he can win a match like this, then that really gives him
60.
that injection of confidence he's been looking for.
67. 68. 70.
Takes some doing to get the century. I don't think it matters greatly, but he'd like to do it.
76.
What a shot. Fantastic.
79.
No, expecting the way he played that yellow for that to happen. The exact
80.
result to bring the green out.
Gary Wilson 83 on the frame.
Yeah, it made a difference because he's missed the blue, but even so, it was a terrific 83. Gary Wilson really taking the match to Ronnie O'Sullivan. It's working so far. He leads 2-1.
Big shot, this. Now, all shots appear to be coming alike at the moment.
Gary Wilson 8.
Well, that's his first significant error. Certainly his first significant miss.
I think that was the point, though, isn't it? He knew that had that gone in, he was away again, and maybe the reason he did miss it because it was the key shot, really.
6. 7. 40. 50. 20.
Just thinking about the method in which O'Sullivan will get these reds open.
20.
Don't know if he's got the angle to do so here. that the pink's away from its own spot, this could be the way to open the reds. That's if he's got
27.
the shot from the red to blue to make that happen. If he was straight on the red, it would be the easy positional shot on the blue.
28.
Couldn't do it, as you saw. But as you can see, it's happening here. Reds are going to be opened with this pot. It worked out better.
Yeah, they didn't exactly open great, but he is still on one.
Well, all of a sudden, there is a big target here. Green off the side cushion to split the reds open.
Well, he's still on this one to the far corner, but it stays out.
I feel this is a big moment here. Gary Wilson missed that red to the middle. It's the first blemish, really, of the evening. And is he going to brush it aside? If a chance comes here, he could still do his frame and be 2 out with 3 to play. That is a very good shot because they are extremely missable at pace.
Couple of really good ones with the rest tonight. Let's see if he can get this one.
It's not an easy shot. I think the black just creeps past the red, but it's a little thin one. Might block the pocket should he miss it.
Gary Wilson, 5.
So it's the first semblance of genuine annoyance, understandably.
Yeah. As you see, he caught the red. It was the previous shot, wasn't it, where he finished on the red. He needed the rest. And O'Sullivan doesn't have much to do here to level up.
6. 7. 14. 15.
He takes. Wilson will need a snooker. It's going to be blue. Problem for Wilson here, he's come out full of purpose, playing good stuff.
20.
Just make sure of this one to stop any playing on.
Cheers, Ronnie.
Started to go wrong when he missed that red to the left middle, Wilson, in this frame.
Yeah, and I think the black that he hit the red on the way through, it was a tricky little shot. Not a nice shot that to play slowly, only just past the red and didn't manage to get it beyond it.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 28 on the front.
So, took a few visits, but O'Sullivan has won the 4th frame. And after 55 minutes, we're all square at 2 each. Possible 3 frames remain. Scott Donaldson a 1 apiece, so this by far the quickest of the 4 matches.
Never happy on the shot, was he? But I think as surprising or more surprising than the miss was the cue ball finishing in buried in the reds again. So I don't know quite what he played there. It wasn't that.
Well,
Gary Wilson has never beaten Ronnie O'Sullivan in those 3 matches they played in the same year, 2017, but you get the feeling that if he's ever going to do so, this is a good opportunity. He's playing well. He's applying pressure. Okay, the last frame, there was a little hiccup.
8.
But he's banging there with a chance still.
9.
There's a shot that's gone slightly wrong. Got to play a recovery now. And he's done it very well. You don't think about it for very long, which sometimes takes away any doubt.
17.
And he is quite a quick player, isn't he? He really is fluent. Better player when he's like this.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. Quite a while with Luca Brazil for the longest frame at the Crucible, although it was a decider. He held the record
20
for it.
Yeah, I think all the rules change when things go to a decider, especially there.
25.
As we know, the longest ever frame of professional snooker was a decider to qualify for the Crucible. Over 2 hours in duration.
Yeah, the average shot times. I mean, O'Sullivan 20 seconds on the slow side for him, really, but Gary Wilson at 22. Nothing wrong with that.
29.
He's knocked on the door of the top 16. He's on that list, that short list of players you feel could win one.
35.
Well, ability-wise, he's a proper player. You just see by the shots he plays and with the authority he plays them.
40. 41.
Again,
46.
really targetively struck there on the couple of reds to the right corner.
47.
Now, at the moment, he's back in full stride as he was earlier in the match. Not one yet. Another good shot.
54. 55. 62. 63.
So he stepped in very nicely here. He's just looked confident as he's gone about the.
69.
He can do it, of course, for one more frame.
76.
Yes, and of course, a notable win like this
77.
means that getting that last frame one mightn't be quite as easy as he's taken these, but we're going to find out. He's playing quite beautifully tonight.
He's
doing what so many people fail to do against O'Sullivan, and that's not show any fear. He's come out and just played his
Gary
game.
Wilson 82.
Missed that one,
frame.
so that'll annoy him not to make the century, but it was a fine 82, and Gary Wilson is a frame from knocking out the 7 times world champion, looking to force a decider. Avoid defeat for the first time in a best of 7 in this Scottish Open.
What?
Oh, that's a terrific shot. Well, Cannon here played well, perfectly. That's all of a sudden developed everything that was above the black into a potable position.
What?
A continuation of these two playing a very fine match.
9. 17.
Just because of where it fell in the calendar, he used to sort of get ready for the UK and then take that week off, and then he played in it, won it, played it again, won it again.
24. 25. 33.
Now has he gone
40.
too far? It must be in the balance. Maybe a trace of side on this.
40.
Yeah, I think a little touch of right-hand side to straighten the angle a bit. And now a chance to screw into the bunch again, if that's the way he sees it.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 41.
That is unfortunate.
Gary
That could be a
Wilson,
game changer.
Foul.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a plant. He actually knocked the red on the edge of the bunch directly into the middle. Unlucky.
So, how costly will it be, Wilson, with this initial red?
One.
This is his chance to win.
He's got to take advantage. When the red went in the middle, he was out of his chair ever so quickly, Gary Wilson.
Eight. Nine.
Those four reds in the middle of the table, not easy to pot. They're on each other's way. The nudge into the pink, he knows it's not sure to work in his favour. Unless he caught the pink full on, I think, he would just veer off to one side or the other. It's just like that. Yeah, that
14.
was always the issue with that shot. But if he's on that red, this must be tight. That is a brilliant shot. You saw from the overhead how little room he had to play with there.
But that one's not in.
Thanks.
And you could see it was
Gary
heading for the
Wilson,
jaw.
20. Ronnie, do you want this? Yeah. Yeah.
He's still really angry about the miss, understandably. It's not necessarily frame over, it could be, but you know, the three reds in the middle of the table are causing Gary Wilson a few issues. They might do the same for O'Sullivan.
Thanks. Thank you. One.
I don't think the pink's any use to him. It's just moving away from the reds a little bit, the angle. This is a shot.
Eight. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
Yeah, I mean, it was all Kikuin with that black as well.
Well set up for a counter-attack. All's in great positions.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
Oh, that was a dreadful shot.
Sullivan 2 out of 5 from distance tonight.
1.
He's in the middle of the pocket.
Yeah, those two reds are still troublesome. There is an area he can get on the bottom red, but it's quite a precise shot required. It will come after his next colour, though.
4. 5.
The other option is just to nudge the reds and put the frame away.
He's a proven winner, Ronnie O'Sullivan. He finds a way, and Gary Wilson in this frame has given him some help.
30.
Been a really enjoyable match. And very much looking forward to this decider that's coming.
It's a chance or not. If O'Sullivan gets in, he can kill it off in one go.
20.
He's hanging on right now, but the main thing is he's done the first half of the job coming into this frame, which was to win it and force that decider. The next half, of course, is to get through.
25. 27. 30. 34.
One of his very first titles was won here in Edinburgh, the
39.
1993 Masters qualifier.
45.
Here we are. And Gary Wilson had chances there, but
52 on the
going to have to do it in a decider. Ronnie O'Sullivan, for the third time tonight, levels up. We've got one more frame to decide who's heading through. It's 3-3. Competed very well, hasn't he? All the tactical stuff. Been patient tonight. O'Sullivan hasn't been just going for everything by any means.
Indeed, more so in this match than the other two. He really has knuckled down. I don't think he's playing at his best, but he's still playing pretty well.
Seen that already today, haven't we? Mark Allen, you know, wasn't necessarily his best, but got the job done earlier. John Higgins the same. These top players, they seem to find a way to win these matches.
Could have easily won that match today, but didn't manage to do it. This is a nice exchange of safety between these two.
It's already been going 11 minutes. The average frame time tonight is only 12.5 for the whole match.
Desperately needs some cover. He's got some cover from a red, but of course the plant is gettable. That red is not hanging over the pocket, so even contact with it doesn't guarantee that it would drop. The right-hand red of the two would bring about, most likely, Sullivan getting the plant. Playing the other one, though. I'm amazed he didn't play the other red there. The right-hand red of the two, certainly being further across. I don't think he'd have missed the plant.
Well
now, Gary Wilson in first, crucially.
Seven.
Get a lead, first of all, in this frame, and then see if he can get over the line later on.
Yeah, maybe get the blue on its spot would be handy.
8.
Yeah, I think that was the right shot there.
Made some big breaks in that match, so show you long.
14.
Of course, was runner-up.
20.
You can see the red's lined up quite nicely. He's got to get onto his next colour here. Maybe just pink to the opposite middle.
21.
He's always been a lovely touch player. That's another good shot. So, taking this piece by piece.
27. 28. 34. 2.
Well, it was missable that, but he played it well. He'd like that red to
35.
drop over the middle pocket. That does him no harm whatsoever. Well, the other thing that is the red that he's just thread through the gap in the left corner. This opens up one or two others as well.
41. 47.
A lot of people know what a very good player he is.
48.
World Championship semi-finalist, don't forget. So he's got the pedigree. He's never beaten O'Sullivan before.
Wilson has been the better player overall, but of course it's producing it in the decider when it really matters. That's key. That's where you would favour O'Sullivan, I guess. Couple more
50.
reds with colours here.
Yeah, and the one he's playing will open up the other two into that same pocket.
55.
This has been a superb break. I mean, the balls were not easy. He's not there yet, but he's on the brink.
He needs this red, and it looks like he's knocked out the world champion.
60.
Every credit to Gary Wilson. I hope that he consider how well he's played tonight.
Yeah, the odd error, you're going to make the occasional mistake
68.
in any match, but they've been very infrequent, and this has been thoroughly deserved. He's a really good player, and he deserves this win. He's played well. Good to see.
73.
Yes, sport like life itself is full of ups and downs, and this has been one of the great nights for Gary Wilson. He's played really well.
73.
He's finished great with a break of 73, and for the first time in 4 meetings, he's beaten Ronnie O'Sullivan, who is gracious in defeat. So it's Wilson heading through to the last 16. He made breaks of 72, 83, 82, and that clinching 73. He is the winner here by 4 frames to 3.